Oh, we're back. Are we back? We're back. No, we're not back. No, we're back to crashing again. That's not what we wanted. Let's do the cardinal scene opening. Twitch! While streaming to Twitch! Okay, well, it's loading up well enough. Also, I've discovered that there's a video, like a pre-movie. I mean, I guess I should have known that, but I didn't. Okay, it's going through. Okay, weird. Because it's not showing up in the old app. Well, it is now, but it wasn't for a second there. Yeah. Well, this is the opening video that we've missed out on every other time, so I just skipped over it. This could be us. But we're only a quarter of the way through the game. I guess that makes sense, because what class of car do we have? C class? Therefore there's B and A. We've got a fair way to go.
Okay, player. Soon we gonna see exactly how tough you are.
Yes, what was your good news that we didn't address? We've got $72,000 in the old dollar. That's right, you passed your test. And I was saying I didn't kind of expect there to be a test, but it makes sense given that you were studying. So is that a yearly thing that you have to do? Or is this just like a one-off thing? That must have been, what, a couple of hours ago then, if that. But also, yeah, that's what I think about your honking. Yeah, okay. Main test to get certified. Yeah, okay. I figured you'd have to do a yearly refresher.
I heard about this guy Spider. Look at him on that sweet piece there. It's a hot match custom. This guy been around the block, so keep it tight.
I think this game falls into the same mistake that like Underground 2 does. It doesn't really having multiple categories of car, like, or category of vehicle, like motorcycle and SUV in the one game, doesn't really work that well, in my opinion. Oh, that's right, I forgot we were severely outclassed. Because everyone else is in a Diablo. Okay, well... Ooh! Just stay true. We're not doing terribly, we are in third place. That is okay. We will prevail. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be pretty accurate to real life. The Elise is not exactly a tall car, but that semi-trailer is definitely lifted up a bit. That is not a standard height trailer, I don't think. I think that trailer's got a little bit more clearance than the run-of-the-mill one. Yeah, we're getting hit. Okay, hold on. Let's look for other races. Oh, they've got the SLR. Well, I guess we know what we're looking for at some point. Bad boys. I think what we want to do is maybe some of these other events, because I don't think we're like at a competitive level, you know? We want Atlanta. They have air suspension in case they see a street race, so they can go lift up and the street racers can go underneath. Or possibly the opposite. It could be a Fast and Furious situation where you don't want the black Honda Civics to be let underneath. Maybe you lower the trailer down so they can't get underneath and get on the other side of you to steal your DVD players. Your precious, precious DVD players. Okay, now we're back to, I think, equivalently spec'd cars, at least. Yeah, that's basically a Mustang, right? This may have been a bad idea. It does look pretty nice, though. I mean, as you know, I'm a sucker for a central exhaust pipe. Thank you for taking that man out for some reason. Ooh! Don't know why I kind of lost control there. I know why I lost control there. Ow. Okay, we're gonna try that one again. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I launched a little bit before the race started. A little bit illegal. Oh, well, a great success. remember what... I think it's left stick to activate the... Yeah, the super dodge move. I mean, the other hard part is that the car is so light that it just gets thrown by things that wouldn't really affect the other cars that we have in our garage, which have a bit more heft behind them. We're driving it like we stole it, as the song suggests. Hoping this is the right way. It looks like it is. Oh. Not bad. I only took 2 attempts that time. How could I not? I've got, like, legit spoilers now. That's all of the... What's all of the races in this category? Like, all of the tuner races? I'm gonna have a look at the old showroom floor and see what we've got for sale. The thing is, we don't really have anything like particularly B class, I don't think. Yeah, we got the Phaeton. Oh, here we go, B class. We got the Corvette Z06, the Charger RT. Oh, this is the concept car. The Esprit. The Viper GTSR. The Celine SR. And we've got some Rice Rockets. Ooh. Some old muscle cars. I feel like the B-class muscle cars wouldn't be that old, right? No, not really. I mean, I'd have one over a chopper, don't get me wrong. But if I was going to get a motorcycle, it would 100% be like an older British style one. You know, one that looks like it kind of comes from the 60s or whatever. Now that's proper dub edition right there. CLS 55 AMG. These are actually not that expensive compared to some of the other cars. Okay, and we don't have A class yet. That's fair enough, that makes sense. So we're looking at... We could get this as a tuner car. Maybe we do get the Corvette. I mean, we are in Detroit after all. Yeah, a Triumph. I'm pretty sure if it's what I'm thinking of, I could go for a Triumph. There are worse cars in the game than this. Hold on, 27, 57, 57. We go to our cars. So that's 43, 64, 65, but that's been upgraded, basically to the max. So if that's 27, what was it, 27, 57, 57. I think we can probably make that work. You know, there's obviously room to grow. Oh, we save a bit more when we go for the Esprit. But I think the C6, principally because I think the C6 will probably have more opportunities to upgrade it. In terms of like bumpers and what have you. Who dares wins, right? Let's go. Let's give it a test drive, why not? Okay, it's got 6 gears, that's a big plus. Ooh, that was nicely done, actually. It doesn't handle half bad even now. It's obviously not as nimble as the Elise, but you'd be foolish to think that it was going to be. Yeah, the LS engines aren't light, and it's just a bigger car. You know, it's got more mod cons than the Elise would. I think yellow. Purchase the vehicle. Now let's find out how much of a bad idea this was. Okay, so you can't do anything to the body. Excellent. I figured this would be 100% a car that you could do something to the body with. Well, I guess that's how you get, you know, the weight down, right? I mean, the downside is things cost a bit of money. Well, yeah, that's the real disappointment. Those GM plastics inside. I forgot that it goes back up a level automatically. I'm always a fan of like cloth seats, I'll be honest. A nice cloth is quite nice. I've never liked the idea of like leather seats. I've obviously sat in a leather seated car, but it's just a lot of, particularly if it's like left out in the sun, a lot of, you know, like you stick to it if you're ever in shorts or whatever. I do wonder why you can choose like what brand you go for, right? 'Cause it doesn't really make a difference. Because you could do that in Underground 1 as well. They're big on chrome rims, aren't they, in this game? I don't know if that's just to show that they're actually metallic. like it's a limitation of the game. But they're very chrome. I don't especially care about the hold on. If we do that, can we make the rear wheels larger? No, sometimes I feel like I've seen that on one of the cars in here. I do like that instead of having like a spacer to offset the wheel to make it match, they just make the wheels larger. Which is a choice. Rear dimensions, there we go. I thought that was. Yeah, let's have a 20-inch at the back for sure. Like, why not? Hold on. How do we zoom out like that? Yeah, let's have like a Carolina squat going on. That looks weird as hell. I love it. Just tint up the windows so we can't be seen driving this car. Sure, I want to see what custom actually means, because we've never done it before. It does mean surprisingly custom. Oh, you can tint the pipes? Weird. That's right, you can change the HUD. Style. We've got modern. I feel like these aren't especially modern necessarily. I mean, they kind of are, but they're not really, you know? I feel like that's very 2005, that shape. I feel like I remember that from Need for Speed Underground as well. Oh, you could recreate these easily in Forza, because they're not especially difficult. Why would you want to have... Oh, why do you want to have a sticker that's just advertising how large the rim you have is? That's just weird. Alright, well, let's go and try and earn back some of the money we've spent on this. It is unfortunate that customization really starts to fall off once you move out of kind of your more common car. No, not the freeway loop. Let's do this. Yeah. Like, I think even Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is probably not too far after this game, had it right as well, because actually you could still... It may not have been quite as extensive as in Carbon, but you can still do stuff with the cars. I mean, the fact that even Forza Horizon has better customization than this game of the car is a little bit underwhelming. Okay, this is Corvette Central. quick. Like, it can't be that hard to just have a body kit for one of these cars, right? It's got to come down to the fact that the people from Chevrolet, from GM in Detroit were just like, nah, not happening. Yeah. But, I mean, unfortunately, exotic cars, like that Lotus that we had before, you kind of expect that. You don't... For cars you can just kind of see at a dealership, like this car, I kind of hope that they've got a slightly more lenient licensing arrangement or something. But you're 100% right. It would not be the dev's choice, right? It's 100% the choice of the license holder. It's like all those times in... Oh, I forgot about the 16. Yeah, looking forward to that. The other thing I do want to... I think I do want to buy... I think it is a B class, is the Phaeton. There might be a C class. I think we probably need to head over to Detroit. It is kind of neat that they add in like concept cars like that and the M412, ME412. I do like that. Is this CN in this game? Because if it is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to veto the 412. The CN is all time, in my opinion. Roy. Leo. Let's start with Leo. I am a sucker, even still, for the Cadillac design language of those, like, angular lines and whatever. Oh, wait, you're not the... yeah, I thought you were the delivery van for a second.
Ah, man, here comes Leo. This guy's practically a legend around here. He rolls in a classic 81 Z28. Don't see too many of those looking as good as this one does.
Look, I'm sure the 81 Z28 is a nice car. But in a street race, it is not going to hold a candle to a modern Z06 with at least partial upgrades. Like, come on. Unless it's got like a totally new engine in it. I rock. We'll see about that. A lot of choppers in this one, huh? It is also interesting that this Corvette is a sports car, like a tuner in this game. Because I often think of Corvettes more as muscle cars than anything else. Sorry, man.
Alert.
Yeah, that's
Ads
what I
are starting.
I mean, it's an American sports car, I guess, but I feel like American cars are more muscle cars than not, right? Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, we almost had it there. We almost had it. I saw a C8 on the way home today. Oh, was it the way home or the way to work? I can't remember. But it was in like Lightning McQueen red. It looked pretty nice. Like the red was really quite a nice color on it. Too fast! Oh, come now. They may not be Corvettes, but they're not that bad. Why are we going this way? This seems to be longer. Ah, the shortcut.
Stop embarrassing me like that.
Oh, that's right, there's a new garage guy. I forgot about that. Stop embarrassing me like that. Oh. So embarrassing. You're embarrassing me in front of all my friends. I told my friends you were cool. Oh. That chopper driver just died. Oh, we're going this way. I didn't want to go that way, actually. Okay, well. Yeah, I think every kid in the world has been told, stop embarrassing me. Like, regardless of culture, that is one unifying trait we all have. At one point, we embarrassed our parents. Ooh. Idiot. Dead idiot. Wow, that guy is really bad at this game. Didn't entirely mean to do that, but that's fine. Wow, that Mac guy was gunning it. What's up? I don't know if I got... You're showing me up. I don't know if I got... I don't think I got it a lot. Whoa, what the hell happened with that pit maneuver? That was a hell of a maneuver. I wish I could do that maneuver in my car. Some sort of like on-the-go J-turn. Got some butt rock going on, it sounds like. Ah! Oh yeah, that's a lot better going that way. Then you can have a much wider approach to that corner. I mean to activate it, but I'm glad I did. Okay, that's gonna affect the old finish time. Oops, so's that. Yeah, it's the circle of life, right? Let the one who has not been embarrassing cast the first stone. I feel like you have to drive in this game a little bit like you're driving in a rally game, you know? Well, didn't necessarily want to do that. In that you've got to, like, point the car in the direction you want to go and then just apply the throttle. And then hope that that kind of corrects it. Because drifting is such, like, an integral part to this game. No! I didn't want to go through this secret wall. If nothing else, this is really... Playing this game is really reminding me how much I rely on the rewind feature in Forza games. Because if you make a mistake in this game, there's almost no way to recover. You've really got to nail every corner. Or at least not, like, completely flub it. Did he just say you gay girl? Just gonna park here.
Don't be getting all cocky on me now.
No, I used to be one of the people that would boo its use. I was very much a stickler when I was playing Horizon for the first time, in Horizon 2. Of, like, no rewinds. Cockpit view only, that kind of stuff. But then in, like, Horizon 3, for some reason, I was just like, I don't have the time for this. I don't care that much. And also, frankly, the cars sound better in third-person view. That was a smart move, Joe. They actually do put flares on the ground like that. Stick jump. Like, I feel like I've seen cops, American cops specifically, putting flares on the ground and, like, movies and stuff. But I don't know if I've ever seen it IRL. But then again, I don't really see American cops that regularly IRL, so this is kind of my fault. Yeah.
You got a lot of work to do.
I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Because, you know, it's only game. I'm not, like, racing for sheep stations or anything, guys. Like, just chill out for a second. Oopsie daisy. It's kind of crazy actually thinking about it that there's no Detroit building, like the General Motors building and stuff like that. Because when I think of Detroit, I think of that building, or buildings catching fire. But that is in this city's future, not its present currently. This is still in kind of its heyday. It may not have been peak Detroit, but it was not bottom Detroit either. Ooh, we're fine. I mean, I think, if nothing else, what we've learned is this is very competent car that we've purchased.
That is classic, is
Yes. I think it's getting a lot better currently. I feel like there's a bit of a Detroit resurgence for whatever reason. Maybe because it is just so cheap to live there compared to other cities in the US. Gentrifying, yeah. Because I know that the... What was it? The, is it snowing? Geez, sucks to be the bike drivers. If that's the case. It's positively freezing. I do like how many cars, how much traffic there is. I think that is a neat touch. And something distinctly lacking from other racing games, just even today. A lot of street racing games are too afraid to have like actual, reasonable levels of traffic. No one's as brave as me, where I would make a I want to make Manhattan Racer, Manhattan Street Racing, but with like actual Manhattan traffic from 2005, before they did all like the cycle lanes and stuff and congestion charging. So it's just bumper to bumper all the time. Just the absolute worst. I think that would be great. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Ah! That was just a straight up murder. Nope, I guess we're going this way now. That's fine. That's a good noise. the noise the car makes when it's doing well. Beans. We were doing pretty well right up until the moment I didn't take the turn off. I think the race is long enough that we can afford to have one total wipeout and still keep trucking. I'm in the air. Is that my engine flying out of my bonnet there? One of the first times I went on a tunnel that had just been built, like a motorway tunnel, was because I just misread the signs and went on it after picking up my car and getting it repaired 2 years ago now. Oh, we're fine still. Still fine. All part of the plan, baby. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan though. Well done, sir. Like, he could have easily dodged that car. This time we're gonna go this way. And we'll pull one of these bad boys. Almost kill that man. Excuse me, ma'am. Property prices in this is the reason, what you're looking at here is the reason why Detroit fell off. Because we moved in, started doing racing, and then the property prices just tanked. Yeah, that was Jalmobile 1.0. I accidentally ran into back of my brother's car. And it was purely cosmetic, but we needed to get a bumper fixed up. And then when I was driving it back to work, because I went to pick it up during my lunch break, I just took the wrong turn off, because it was like, the tunnel had opened like 2 weeks before. And, well, that was that. It's fine. Totally cool. In fact, I wanted to slow down there. This car is properly quick. We could really do with some handling upgrades. But those are on the menu. Yeah, add that to the to-do list. Slow down a bit. think that guy's on a chopper, which is interesting. Oh, didn't want to go that way. Very long race. I'll be over near the liquor store. Just down the road a bit.
Come on, fool! Don't be getting arrogant because you want to race now.
I would never. New Splash Finals. Well, it was totally worth it.
Hey, pimp,
The
Dub's
San
running another one of those
Diego
tournaments in San Diego. I
Dub
thought you might
Tournament,
be interested, son.
where you can win an
I heard a dub
SL55
says
AMG.
SL55 AMG was on the line.
Let's try and get a bit more cash money up in our bank account first. But look, I won't say no to an SL55 AMG.
Guy have some serious connections to be driving around in one of those. Up until now, I only seen him at car shows. Where the hell did he get that thing? Roy's back with a serious whip. That Viper's got plenty of muscle, so get serious, man.
That is almost a game in and of itself. The story of how Roy got his Viper. Hope that can go on. Hey, buddy. No, let me just switch back to that. Ciao. Okay, the race may have come through here, judging by all the beat up cars. Oh, here we go! Citizen. I do not know. The guys in front of us are just going ham on the pedestrian traffic. Just absolutely annihilating anything in their way. Ooh, the roof's a bit deformed. I just noticed that. That's probably fine. That's not on the driver's side anyway, so it's fine. Hello.
I told you there was punks.
No, you didn't. You told me that I needed to be careful because they had a lot of the speed. Continue racing Roy. Oh, it's one of these unordered races. I just need like a trained snowplow on the front. I feel uncomfortable with this lady singing about kids kissing in the bathroom. Ah! I don't feel like it's her place to judge whether they are kissing in the bathroom or not, you know? Yeah, the ramp car would work very well. Valet parking! Sorry, ma'am. Oh, went for a double tap there. That is particularly insulting. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm still not sure. Because, as you may have noticed, I'm not great at choosing games. Not necessarily because the games I choose are bad, but just because I can't make a decision. How did that guy not die? So there's a few options. I'm probably leaning towards Destroy All Humans 2. Is kind of somewhat related to the game we were just playing, you know? In a kind of roundabout way. But could also have a look at Batman Arkham Asylum. This is a hard one.
Let's take some calls.
This is a certified toughie. Okay, this is a much better route. Oh! Just with worse driving. There was another game. Oh, and or possibly Sunset Overdrive? Oh, you bastard! that was rude. That guy's a long way ahead. That's how they did it. That's how they got across here so quickly. Quick, use it to turn around. How did they finish? That's what I think about you. I'm going fast as hell. Good morning, Adequate. How you doing? How was D&D last night? Yeah, I will not be attending that. There's no one I know that's going. If there was someone I knew going, then I might. Yeah, and I'd appreciate that. But alas. Oh, that's the camera change button. Oh, well, that was a disaster. Cool thing. Ah! Just disaster after disaster tonight. In this race. Oh, what the? What was that, man? Ow. Oh, that was so bloody close. Yeah, 0.4 of a second in.
What, you think you're a pimp, Bessie?
I mean, yeah, kinda. I beat Roy again. Imagine being a racer, like a street racer, a really cool dude, and being called Roy. I don't know. Couldn't be me. Primarily because that's not my name. But also, it's just not exactly a cool name for a street racer. You'd think you'd take up a pseudonym or something, right? Ah! So many families getting murdered. We are making a lot of orphans tonight, chat. And not intentionally. Not like Sniper Elite. Okay, well that didn't go well. Let's try that again. Yeah, Roy sounds like the guy next door. Or like your friend's dad. Or like your teacher's first name. Maybe the mailman, but definitely not a street racer who's got a concept dodge somehow. Not a cool person. I like how the pedestrians are, at least in slow motion, they react, and they kind of go back to their normal state, and then they react again. Whoa! Yeah, and that white picket fence house is funded by street racing. Ah! Funded by ill-gotten gains. Oh, I did that by accident, but we went the right way. Damn it, I did it again! Wait, hold on. We might be able to recover this. We recovered it. Luckily, there was a second secret off-ramp. Roy is the kind of person that would call you sport. How you doing, sport? Possibly champ. Maybe tiger. But not Not your actual name. I'm trying to think. I've been called Tiger before by my parents. I think. I definitely haven't been called Slugger. That's for sure. Ow. It's fine. Young Squire. That's kind of cool. There's definitely worse names to be called than Young Squire.
Hey there, I got some new
Like
parts
Page
you might wanna
Boy,
check
for
out.
example. New car rims, wow. I was hoping for more like new engine parts or something. You know, new tires, something to really get the speed going. But no, we got new rims. Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's fine. What's this over here? Oh, so the 49 Fleet Line is a car. Should have thought of that. I just want to go to the garage to make sure. I think we did the tire upgrades, but I just want to make sure we have. Interesting. I don't think I've ever been misgendered. I don't think I have. I always get misnamed, like the last name is an English town. And for some reason that really gives the Indian call centers a hard time. Oh, there's a Cadillac 16. Really? Interesting. That was just too boring. Wait, why can't I get a supercharger on this bad boy? Hey, we installed that. That's all we can do now. Alright, let's
Alright, you got game? We all know that.
I mean, people do say the darndest things, though. Let's try Cesar. Look, I mean, if it's a choice between more femme vibes and, like, Andrew Tate vibes, I think femme vibes 100% of the time.
Man, this guy has some serious connections to be driving around in one of those. Up until now, I only seen him at car shows. Where the hell did he get that thing?
That's an SLR McLaren. We might be slightly out of our depth here, Chad. There's the Cadillac scene. I think we're properly out of our depth here, chat. Maybe not. But that's principally because they're just bad at driving. Ice it. Definitely the world of, I guess, gender anomalies, like femboys and tomboys. They seem to be the order of the day. Ah! Don't know if we're gonna get a W on this one in particular. Yeah, probably not. Take it from the top. We're doing surprisingly well though. Like when I saw the lineup, I really expected us to just get absolutely hammered. As I've said, I think the programmer socks would be really nice just for the compression. Hey, first place. I mean, it's a stereotype, right?
You for real, huh?
Just like how not all, you know, blondes are dumb and all that kind of stuff. It's good for a cheap laugh, but that's about it. Oh, there's a Gallardo. Jeez. All of these cars are like twice ours cost. Ow. I honestly expected the Gallardo to be like
Alert.
really
Answer starting.
windless, being all-wheel drive and all. I didn't want to do that as it turned out. Why don't we just race the circuit and just kind of learn what we're doing? So we don't end up like the cat guy. Ow. Why would you make that glass breakable? I guess you could cut a corner going the other way. But that just seems like a ploy to get me stuck. We're fine. Sick jump. I didn't want to do that. I mean, it is cool to flip over in slow motion, I'll give it that. Oh no! Damn it! Oh, we can probably... We can make it to the finish line at least. Hi guys, I just wrote off all of your cars. Car is far more competitive than I thought it would be. Ow. Basically being held back by the driver, which is not what I expected. Gracious me. Good evening, Wolf. Are you coming at us live from Queensland McDonald's? Or from Wolf HQ? Ow. 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 What have we been watching? What has been on the menu card tonight? Oh! Not what you normally expect to happen at work. Get a good toast on.
Rolling in paper, man.
I mean, it was above your pay grade. I mean, I guess you'd just have to smother it, right? Like, deprive it of oxygen. Like, you couldn't put water on it, obviously, because that'd just make it worse. Just cook around it. Oh yeah, the old extinguishers, of course. The old, reliable extinguishers. think I've ever actually used any fire equipment like that, like a blanket or a fire extinguisher. I never had the need or like the opportunity, like because one's, you know, going off or whatever. Because fire extinguishers have use by dates, right? I don't know how accurate they are, if it's just like best practice to replace them by then. I know that flare guns do, for like flares on a boat. What's going on? Why is there so much police presence out? Is the Joker around? Woo! Winner, chicken dinner. It's been alright. It was long for a while though. It was one of those days.
I got some incredible new gear available.
You know those ones where it's just like you're looking at the clock and it's just ticking along so slowly. It's one of those ones. Like I looked at my watch and it was 11:38,
Wow.
and I was like, it
You
can't
must
be
be
that
a
time.
damn good actor. 'Cause nobody's figured out you're a punk. Hey, I gotta give you credit. Those show-offs that buy invitation only, they seem pretty impressed. I work on a lot of those chumps' cars. Dumb rich kids mostly, but hey, they can drive fast. And they want to hang out with you. So go on. And, Mr. Big Time, don't embarrass me.
This guy's a jerk. Yeah.
You ain't gonna want Mr. Detroit Autocross
Oh,
tournament player.
we can win a
Just
Cadillac
you against the
Sienna.
clock, man. Come on.
Oh, let's just finish off these blue races. Take out Spider. Yeah, yeah. I was feeling better yesterday, and I've been feeling better again today. I made the really wise decision last night after streaming to stay up till 1 AM playing War Thunder, because I'm a responsible 31-year-old.
Those hot match boys seem to be getting a following. Seeing more and more Choppers of America Club races on them.
So I was a little bit tired today. It's only been back on the menu in the past week or so, 2 or 3 days. Because War Thunder normally does a pretty good April Fool's event, and it was a pretty good one this year as well. It's a World War I tank simulator mode, which is quite interesting. It is a grind. Particularly if you're not looking to like pay for the premium. Is it just premium? Yeah, premium account. Because you just accrue like research points to unlock new tanks so slowly, and particularly as the tanks become more recent, the amount of research required to unlock them is increasingly large, so it just becomes increasingly grindy. But I have already spent enough money on premium accounts that I have basically unlocked the tanks that I want. so I can just kind of not spend any money. Just kind of play it. As what it kind of is, which is a very slow third-person, first-person shooter. Well, let's check out why I was being thought of. Hopefully it was for good reasons. Oh, interesting. Well, not bad reasons, at least. Who is she? A singer or something? Some sort of artiste, no doubt. Is she also a Twitch streamer? Aspiring actress. Are those real? Like, does she really not lack... Sorry, does she really lack forearms? Or is that just a kind of sweet fashion choice? Interesting. Damn, that guy just destroyed themselves. Ah! I should have gone to the left, not the right. Ah, she's singing about the kissing in the bathroom again. It's always the bathroom kissing with this lady. I mean, it's pretty amazing what fake limbs can do these days. Like, in the early 2000s, probably around the time of this game, there was a program in Australia called Beyond Tomorrow, which is kind of like a one of those programs where they look at like the future technologies of certain things. And one of them was a leg, like a fake leg. Specifically, I think from like the knee down. And it was designed to mimic the movements of your real leg. So it would be a very kind of natural and kind of seamless replacement if you lost a limb. And that was, 20 years ago. So I imagine things have only got better. Sounds like Tomorrow's World is probably a similar kind of concept in terms of programming. Come on, I wish to destroy Spider. And also unlock better engine parts, honestly. My abandonware, one word. Happy to help. It's a great website. It's not 100%, there are games that I know of, and I think I may even have a disc of, that they don't have on their archive, but they've got a lot. And also they do their best to not get like shut down, so if the game is available for purchase, then you probably can't download it. Ow. Sorry, bud. I don't know, actually. I haven't checked the original Age of Empires. They should. Maybe. I don't think they've done a re-release of that one, have they? The original Age of Empires. I've mentioned before, but that was my first PC game that my brother and I could call our own. That we got from a cereal box. Well, got from my cousin's cereal box. Okay, well that didn't work, did it? You couldn't do that anymore, because no one really has a CD drive. How are we beating up a Pagani? I just realized that. Ooh, maybe shouldn't have kind of activated the old boosterooski there. That long drawn-out horn, that's the sound of an orphan being made. Because the driver is slumped over the steering wheel. Not ideal. What was everyone else's first video game in the chat, out of curiosity? And by first video game, I'm going to say, like, video game that you owned. Not necessarily the one you played. Because the first video game I played was probably Lemmings. So it came with a computer that we got. It had, like, a software pack with it. One of the things on the software pack was Lemmings. Alex Kidd, classic. I have actually played Alex Kidd. Weird game, but I have played it. Because my uncle has a... was it a Sega Master System? Yeah, well, you said it there. Of course it's in the Master System. Sorry, SLR. Still spinning out quite a bit, huh? Jack 1 or Jack 2? Or probably Jack 1. Interesting way to do it. Link's Awakening on Game Boy. All good choices. So that was Age of Empires 1 was the first game we got gifted and kind of owned that way. The first game that our mother bought us was Age of Mythology. Actually, where does SimCity 2000 fits in there somewhere? We got that kind of as a way to distract us from our father's death. Which is a little bit weird because it's SimCity 2000, but still. Because our cousin worked at Dick Smith at the time. Maybe that was the first one? I don't know. No, maybe not the first one. I think Age of the Empires was maybe a little bit before that. Ah, why? Right at the end. We're one better than we were before. Who made the Amiga? Was that Commodore? Or no, that was Atari. Commodore, okay. Excuse me. Just a quick interlude. I mean, Captain Planet in general was pretty baller. I remember enjoying Captain Planet, the TV show, a lot. Very 90s conception of, like, saving the planet. You know, back when all you had to do was basically just recycle your cans and stuff, and it was all Gucci. Oh, balls. Didn't quite jump far enough. Captain Planet, he's a hero. He'll take pollution down to zero. I'm kind of surprised that no one has tried to do an edgy reboot of Captain Planet. And Tack the Power of Juju. Is that like an Australian game? Tack and the Power of Juju? I feel like it sounds familiar. Jungle game. That kind of checks out. Ow. We're really just inspecting all of the walls of Detroit this race. Look, if you're in a Pagani and you're being overtaken by a Corvette, just give up, man. Maybe reconsider your career choice as a street racer. Ow. Operation Wolf. Damn, I've never heard of that one. Then again, I never really was a big arcade individual. Just didn't like the vibes of the arcades. Classic arcade game, a rail shooter. Anything more arcade is like DDR or Time Crisis, you know, like the go above cover, blast a few fools, press the pedal to duck behind cover and reload. Ow. Oh, what's the other one? It's Super NASCAR or something like that? No! That was almost it. Daytona, thank you, that's what it was. I just don't like arcades because they're very bright, you know? Maybe not bright, but like overstimulating, I think is the right way to put it. Thinking about it now, maybe that could have been an indicator of what the psychiatrist said of a side of autism. But they're just like really loud, there's a lot of flashing lights and stuff like that. I don't know, I want my video games to be a bit more demure in their environment. Just a comfy living room with an armchair would be fine, thanks. The real downside about arcades these days, not to sound like an absolute boomer, is the lack of physical tickets. Ooh, that sucks. Half the fun was just having the physical tickets. And like how long they were. Like you knew you were doing well if you got like, you know, you had to stand there for full seconds or minutes as it printed out the 300 tickets or, you know, however many that you won in that one coin toss game or whatever. No! Oh, thank goodness. Afterburner. What's after? Is that another racing game? Or is it like a... Afterburner would indicate to me like some sort of jet game. Yeah, well, it was also like the cheap, like, hot dogs or like popcorn salt. The kind of movie theater lobby smell, which is, again, not my most appealing smell. F-22, interesting. Hot take, not really a fan of the F-22. Obscure take, more of a fan of the YF-23. Okay, that's pretty legit. Proper like 4D experience. Like that kind of thing I can definitely see the value, I guess, of the arcade, right? But that is not something, and I think they kind of started leaning into that a little bit. Maybe not arcades, but you know, you've got like those VR rooms where you can like, you've got a backpack and a blaster or something, you walk around a room. That's not something your average Joe can just do in their house. Hell, even the most dedicated VR furry can't do that. Took the wrong corner, that's fine. So did everyone else, it seems. Excuse me. Ah, I hit a light post. Ah, yes. No, I never used them, but I know the ones you mean. Wow, great job, Chopper Man. Thank you for slowing me down. Means I didn't need to brake as much. Actually, don't boost just yet. Boost now! His name's Norm. Biker. Norm. The 18-wheel American trucker. Gee. Was this foreshadowing, perhaps? Maybe. That's fine. I'll buff out. Okay, well, let's try that again. Rude. Wait, are you in a Ferrari? Ah. Sorry, man. That's the ambulance, that siren coming for that man. That we just straight up murdered. I mean, the other big question is, did any of us win big on the arcade, like, tokens and stuff? Did anyone go home with, like, the, you know, the PlayStation or the iPod that they had behind the counter? Because I certainly did not. We're fine. Ah, damn it. It's a lot more windy than it is. Really? You didn't have, like, prizes that you could win? Ah, the grabby machines. I've never actually played one of those. I don't think ever. Why, bro? Rude. Ow. Oh, damn it. That went super well. Yeah, playing... I don't think I've ever seen an arcade in Australia with pool, but that would be pretty chill. Oh, air hockey. That was probably one of my favourite things to do there. I was never particularly good at it, but it was a very cool, like, system to me. Like the idea that there were like little holes in the table that the air came out of to float the puck along. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I mean, you gotta use the heating things. Let's not be foolish and just raw dog it. Oh, what? I couldn't do it again. I've got a reload time. Just right at the end.
Hey, tough guy, I got some new stock in. Come on, make your ride sweeter. Drop by and check it out.
Wow, new rims. I'm so excited. Alright, let's try and unlock this Cadillac CN. And hope that gives us some more bits and bobs. Actually, this one was here the longest. The 49 Fleet Line. Ball pit. I don't know if I've ever been in a ball pit.
Another original rider looking for her 15
I've been in a foam pit
to deny her of that home.
at like a YMCA, but never a ball pit, I don't think. Sorry, man. I don't know why I decided to swerve into that car. That wasn't me either, that was the game. Oh wow, this looks very like the Holden Effie. I'll get you to try this out of the road. Whoa! Are we getting owned? Ow. I mean, you're probably right. I think the person next to us didn't make the jump. Well, we came second overall, that's not bad. We got some money. Oh, that's right, this is a tournament. Let's restart it. Because we can restart the first one, we can't do the other ones. No, I've never been to a disco full stop, I don't think. I don't know, a roller disco. Now, am I going to regret restarting this? Maybe. That was close. Go this way. Okay, now here's the fun stretch. Done. Oh, ice skating. There was quite a bit of ice skating in the birthday parties of my time. So, I don't know, I've probably been ice skating maybe, not a huge amount, maybe 5 times in my life. I can't say I'm very good at it. But also, I think you have to be really committed to, like, learn to ice skate in Australia. For obvious reasons. Ice is hard to come by. Oh, balls. We're just straight up boned. Oh, it's a circuit race. We might be able to recover it. We stop hitting leftover detritus. Goodness gracious. But we're really keeping the Detroit Undertakers in business, that's for sure. Don't know, I just kind of forgot what the arrows meant and didn't almost take that corner before. But here we are. Hey, first place. I didn't think we'd be able to pull that one off because of the crash, but we did. Take that, Caesar. And Roy. Roy, who's given up on... No, he was always driving a car. It was Spider who was the biker. Sorry for being a little bit distracted, chat. Just that the races are particularly quick. Everyone have a Diablo? Was it just like a Groupon or something? That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Groupon. Let alone spoken. Speaking of Groupon, do you guys remember Foursquare, that location social media thing? I never used it, but I remember it being a thing. This struck me as like a why. Why do I need to constantly check into this Burger King or whatever? Ooh, almost into a car space. Yeah, it was kind of like Groupon, if I remember correctly, was kind of like a website where they would have a coupon for sale. For example, in like skydiving. Or was it for sale or just a claim? I can't remember which. But there was only like 500 of them. I don't know if it's still around or not. Because frankly, I'm not too fussed about skydiving. And I feel like that was that was their primary industry, skydiving coupons. Maybe. Maybe that's why they're out of business. Everyone's already gone skydiving now, and no one needs a skydiving coupon. Oh, that's a fountain. Oh, get absolutely annihilated by that copter. I need the sickest drift. That was a pretty sick drift.
Alert, ads are starting.
First place. But I have no idea why I was thinking about Groupon. I don't think I've ever thought of Groupon before. Groupon is not something that I think about very often.
You gotta love them fleet lines, ese. Just the car to win in Detroit.
Look, we are next to the CN, we might as well. That's alright. Do not let capitalism conquer you, inadequate. Catch you hopefully tomorrow. I'm hopefully streaming tomorrow. Can you believe that Chipflake didn't have the other hand there as blue? Clearly breaking all YCH protocols. That's probably going to affect the old time. Hopefully our new aerodynamic shape will help out. I know what I've got. One female owner only. Yeah, only driven to church and the shops down the road. We got 3 seconds better each lap, but that was not enough to beat Reggie. Let's try this one again. I think, you definitely have to, like, mention if it's, like, a personal vehicle or whatever. And I don't know if you mention where you're using it for, but you do mention how much you're planning on using it. So if you're, like, my car's only insured to do 10,000 Ks. And then I have to give them a mileage reading every time I renew it. Okay, hold on. Maybe we'll do the SL first. Yep. On the street, in a locked garage, or just like another one. I got it all! But it's pretty crazy, actually. Maybe we'll have a look at this SL55 AMG. Actually, let's just go back to the garage, on the off chance that there's a engine upgrade or something that they just didn't announce we had. Yes, I had to mention that. Not necessarily is it modified in any way, but are there any non-stock additions to the vehicle? Yeah, and I've also got sweet hydraulics on it too. Where was the neon color? Nah.
Yeah, homie, I'm impressed.
Thanks. Weird thing to kind of say out of nowhere. I mean, it's a very quick car. It just needs a bit more in the way of handling. We went to San Diego. Oh, there's a truck there. Yeah, I suspect the insurance people would take a very dim view of that. I mean, they already take a dim view of you being like an under 26-year-old man. Ooh, that tram definitely was speeding up to try and hit me. Yeah. I mean, I was lucky enough that I was on my mother's insurance for a long time. Just because I didn't have a car of my own. But even that was expensive. My mum's car was not like a sports car by any stretch. There was a period of time, at least in New South Wales, where you couldn't drive a turbocharged car on your provisional license. With like certain exceptions, but the base rule was if it was turbocharged, it was a no-no. Ow. But like the insurance premium for my new car, Jamobile 2.0, is like $200 more than the old car. And I guess in theory it's because it's a more valuable car, being a Skoda rather than a base Hyundai. But it's still a lot of money. Ah! I mean, that was partly my fault. Okay, that was... This is not going well. We were doing so well when we were racing for the flatliner or whatever it was. Just straight up crushing it. And now... these are taking a turn for the worse. Go this way. I missed the corner. I hope you really like seeing this lady start the race. I'm gonna be seeing it probably a few more times. Homie went really wide. Almost missed it again. $600 a month? Yeah, that's a lot. I had a feel. I mean, I knew that yours would be more, just because it is, firstly, a more valuable car, and secondly, in theory, a more kind of dangerous car for the insurance people. I mean, you probably also drive it more than I do. Like in terms of distance. Going this way now. Like I've committed to my insurance that I'm gonna be driving like 10,000 Ks a year, and no more than that. And I suspect you do a bit more than that. Well, also you've got aftermarket parts on your car. It all adds up. Oh, that was close. And lose it now, Joe. Yeah, the go faster stuff. Whereas I don't have any go faster stuff, and I don't think I can get really any go faster stuff. I could probably put a larger turbo on or something, but don't know. Frankly, I'm not too worried about it. It goes plenty fast compared to the old Jowmobile 1.0. It's got a lot more urgency off the line if you want it. It's probably also partly because it's a DSG rather than a CVT. But it really does feel a bit more responsive. Ooh, we're fine. I don't know why Rockstar loves hearing this lady sing about kids kissing in the bathroom. Oh, don't think we should go on this way. That's okay. Oh, we are not doing well. Just trying to figure out what the route's going to be. Don't get too surprised. Emphasis on too surprised. Sorry. Sorry. Well, that was a waste of the slowdown time, wasn't it? Yeah, I had a feeling it was a long way. Because it's down the motorway, if nothing else. Whereas my commute is like 8Ks. So about 16Ks all up. Come on, third will do. So what's that, probably about 10, 12 miles? A little bit less. Just gonna have to keep on going. See if we can clutch it out in this last race. We're doing pretty well for like having 4 less cylinders. About $500,000 less dollars than our competitors. Ooh, whoa, okay. Well, that's the worst possible outcome. Not sure how confident I am of winning this tournament. I have no idea where I'm going, actually. I think I've goofed this up royally. Yeah, we're as far away as we probably could. Okay. Take it from the top. Hey, it's that lady in red again. Oh, it's going this way now. From the top. I should have a look at Stuntman. That game on the PS2 and maybe the PS3. Which was basically a racing game. Well, it wasn't a racing game, it was more like a... almost like a rhythm game? Like it was a precision game. You had to drive your car precisely. Not necessarily quickly. You had to hit your marks so that the explosions would hit just so. Oh, is there? I never played it because it was, I think it was only on console, specifically only on PlayStation? Might be wrong on that. But I never played it. There was another game that my friends in school really rated. Smuggler's Run, I think it was? Weird pain, weird pain at the bottom of my spine for some reason. Probably get that looked at. I honestly have no idea. I only just remembered about Smuggler's Run. Hey! Needs to be the hey from Lego City. Hey! A man's drowning in Lego City. Okay, there's no reset if you go in the water. Interesting. You can blow up your car in a petrol station, but you cannot go into the water. Oi! I mean, if it was New York, it'd be, I'm walking here. Well, there goes a family. Oh, you missed it. Well done. Oh, we maybe overcooked this corner a little bit. Yeah, that was the family of 4 or whatever that I was involved in killing before. It's a little bit unfair that you cannot restart the individual races in a tournament. Like, I can kind of understand there's a reason for it, but maybe you could do it with, like, a limited number of restarts. Like they had in, the latest Need for Speed. That was a pretty good system. Oh, almost did the same thing. Does the grid do that too? Okay. That is a game I haven't played. I heard it was good, but I think there was a period of time where I just kind of had gone off racing games for a little bit. It wasn't really until Horizon 2 that I got back on the old grind set. We're fine. Really? I say like I wasn't driving against the direction of traffic. This way. That was lucky. Oh no. I would have, yeah. I'd be super dead. Not like regular dead, like super dead. So dead that a zombie apocalypse or the rapture would have no effect on me. Ah, balls. I was too cool for a second. I mean, partly because whilst my rider has a leather jacket, he doesn't have a helmet. And that is a real bummer to me. Because as you know, there is nothing cooler than safety. Oh, well, that went well. Yeah, representing the family honor. I mean, he's not going to get his skin all gravel rashed, at least. More blessings, I guess. But he probably won't remember how to tie his shoes. So it's really 6 of one, half a dozen the other. And stack it. Man, that was lucky. Okay, so we can actually come completely last in this race and we'll still win the tournament. Because the next place was 5 points and we're on 12. And you only get 6 points to come first. So we've got it in the bag. Obviously, let's try not to come dead last. Oh, I was looking at chat! Okay, well, maybe dead last isn't too bad. Well, we didn't fall into the highway, so this is an improvement. A ghost. Woo! San Diego is haunted by Mexicans? So it was a Mexican place, right? That's why it's called San Diego. I don't know if I've said it before on stream, but it is my firm opinion that ghosts and spirits might exist, and probably do in some aspect, but ghosts in terms of, like, haunted houses, do not. Because if they did, like, the common conception of a ghost, right, is someone had a pretty rough death, right? If that was the case, you cannot tell me that a place like Auschwitz or Dachau would not be the single most haunted location on the entire planet. And because it isn't, I do not think ghosts are real. Yeah. Like, I definitely think there are things that have happened, they're just unexplainable. But I don't think that just means that ghosts, as a carpet rule, are real. Those exhaust pipes are a little bit rough.
One of them AMG SL55. Now this 55 here can really move.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there definitely are some places that do not feel safe, comfortable. Some variety of those kind of words. Oh, when did we get this? Oh, that's right, we won this before. Yeah, not entirely certain it's a sedan, but I'll let it slide. What pimpage can we do to this bad boy? We can install nitrous. And airbags. Okay, that's it. In terms of pimping the ride. How about the body shop? Something like that actually looks kind of stock, which I like. I think if we change the exhaust pipes, I might not hate it as much. Okay, so it's painted or carbon fiber. Really exciting stuff. Come on, give me some absolute fart cannons. I want to be able to fit like a frozen turkey inside of these bad boys. Guess those will have to do. Maybe something that's maybe not quite as inset. I mean, honestly, the AMG ones look pretty bitchin'. Trouble is, a lot of these rims are not nice, in my opinion. They're very 2005 kind of gaudy. Those aren't terrible for the car. Be better for a Maybach. But they're just so deep. A lot of these are just really inset. I actually think the AMG ones look the best. Yeah, 16-inch rims for sure. Hold on. Did they just stretch the whole wheel out? I think they do. Because you can see the rim, like the spokes of the rim getting deeper. So I think they just stretched the wheel. Weird. Yeah, 3-inch slam, of course. I want it to be impractical. pearlescent, maybe? That doesn't look terrible. Matte does look bad, though. Pearlescent. Yeah, a lot of them do look like shurikens.
Excelente!
This is probably gonna go to 5 speed, right? It's got a 6? Really? I thought this was back in the day where Mercedes really needed 5 speeds. I mean, it is 2005. Maybe that's what the dub edition did. They took out the V8 and they just put a Golf GTI engine in it. Excuse me. Big Mercedes representation. Oh, there's a caddy. Yeah, that CLS really a good looking car. Could have taken that corner. I'll take this one instead. Sorry. Hey P-Bone, how you doing? How's your week been so far? Ow. Oh, there goes another family. This race sponsored by MSF. It's been alright. I was a bit unwell earlier in the week, so it wasn't super great. But it's the weekend now, so that's a big plus. HD textures. Outside of that, no. No gameplay mods. Partly because I don't know how to do that on PSX. Oh, PCSX, sorry. Ooh.
Aye.
Don't know what that guy got hit by. Look, let's keep doing some luxury car races. I don't think so. Unless it came with the game. It's just got pearlescent paint on it. That's the only texture thing that's really changed since we won it. Whoa. Oh yeah? Well, you did a good job. It looks remarkably, good for the most part. I mean, obviously there's only so much you can do, but the textures themselves are really quite good. Ow. Okay, well, that didn't go well. Somehow it went worse for that guy. I mean, it is a 20-year-old game on a probably 25-year-old console that's being emulated. So, you know, can only do so much. To steal things at the last moment. You're in the starting line and then you disappear. I'm like, where did he go? And then out of nowhere at the end, boom, shadow. Let's look for other races. We could try the Cadillac CN tournament again with this guy. But it's definitely given the game a new, like, new life kind of thing. I don't think I'm a huge graphics snob, but I don't know if I'd be as keen to play it if I didn't have an HD graphics pack. Because, like, 2005 PC game is a bit different to 2005 PS2 game. Wait, this isn't the... I guess, well, we wanted Detroit, not Atlanta. Gosh darn it. We didn't want to go to Delta Airways home. We wanted to go to GM's home. Of course, Shadow, you'd appreciate this. All of our fastest cars now have V8s. Oh, no, I missed it. Detroit. That's the one. Ow. You're a fox of simple tastes. And that is a V8. I guess on a related question, do you like the V8 vegetable juice stuff? I could see you like forcing yourself to drink it just because it's got V8 in the name. Sorry fellas, just gotta join a tournament. If you could wait for a second. Don't you? We get it. Oh, we used to at least get it here. I don't know if we still do. I've never had it myself. Ow. It's fine. If this doesn't work out, then we'll just have to try and do, I don't know, grind out some more races to try and get some upgrades for the Corvette. Nailed it. V8, I think, is basically just like a vegetable juice thing. I can't imagine it tastes very nice. Then again, as I famously do, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, so I'm not exactly an impartial judge. Yeah, didn't work out well. Okay, well, we didn't come last. That's not terrible. Maybe we keep going and see what
You
happens.
need to bring that in for some work. New paint.
It's fine. Flavored sparkling water or coffee? How very classy. Oh, is it just all autocross? This could be an issue. At least this one is slightly roomier. Got a bit more room to kind of throw the car around in. Ow. It's fine. Okay, that corner's a bit rough. Oh yeah, I mean, even I know enough that instant isn't the best. I mean, I come from a country of coffee snobs. Australians are famously coffee snobs. Probably because we took a lot of Italian immigrants in after the Second World War. They kind of brought their coffee snobbery with them. Don't know. Basically at the same time. Come on. Let's keep it going. Probably gonna affect our times. It's not the best nickname, but it sounds like it was appropriate at least. We got fractionally faster each time. Gosh darn it, Roy's in first. That's embarrassing. And this is the last race. I don't think there's a chance we can win. Is it kind of the equivalent, now that I think about it, of the URL races, the Underground Racing League stuff from Underground 2? Not obviously a one-to-one, but in that they're a more formalized kind of race event than the other ones. You don't have to worry about pedestrian traffic and stuff like that. Obviously it's very different in that it's just a mono a mono. It's just you in the stopwatch. We lost to Roy!
Soon we're gonna see exactly how tough you are.
The embarrassment of it all. The indignity, even. Let's look for other races. Was it another Kiyoshi? Maybe racing her will give us access to some new bits and bobs? Oh! Guess we're going this way now.
Another street bike racer.
I don't know how she saw me flash the lights because I'd already driven past her, but
Make sure you use that to your
glad she did. Prepare to race. My lungs, they're being penetrated by my ribcage. Hold on, we'll run the ads before this kicks off, and then we'll come back and do the race.
Alert, ads are starting.
And I will take a drink. Well, he has fire, but it looks like they're not running currently, weirdly. Like, if I was the mayor of Detroit or, you know, San Diego, Atlanta, when these events started happening, I'd just call in the National Guard. Like, this is this is a state of emergency. If the cops are apparently unable to sort out like some sort of counter racing crew, like some sort of Fast and Furious film. I feel like going with the traffic is probably a little bit safer. We're just not going to lose quite as much energy by running into it. Man, they really love taking this turn off, huh? What was that? The Saints task attack group or something like that?
Alright, you done schooled them fools.
When we're earning the stacks, we just currently have nothing to spend it on. Because we don't have, like, any upgrades left. I would like to upgrade my Corvette more, if it would let me. Special Tactical Anti-Gang Unit. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, the amount of death and, like, property damage we are causing, you probably need the army. Well, that went super well, didn't it? Yes, in the SAS, the SBS, the Royal Commandos, Royal Marines, sorry. The whole kit and caboodle. Nope, we're still going straight ahead. That's fine. I definitely... Okay. Guess it needed to be more precise than that. Yep. We've been getting a lot of them recently, in like the last couple of years. There's a bit of a numbers issue, I guess. They're looking to try and get those recruitment numbers up. Look, between my age, you know, 31 isn't exactly in the grave, but I think it's not exactly new recruit of the army, you know? And also my gluten intolerance. I suspect I probably am not one of the army, or whoever wants. That's a jump. That's a... I guess we didn't want to go that way. We've got, for the Navy at least, there's a lot of ads of like, they're really kind of old-fashioned in that they're like, oh, you know, join the Navy, see the world kind of thing. There's also a lot of ads for the reserves, the army, or, you know, whatever reserves. Mostly the army reserves. Which I could kind of get behind joining, but again, I don't know if they'd want my gluten intolerant ass in it. Excuse me, sir. I mean, there's worse branches of the armed forces of the Navy to join. Ooh. It's unlikely you're going to be, you know, face down in the mud, but not impossible, I guess. Car's taking a little bit of a beating. on, not much further. Keep that bootlet attached. Oh, we were close. I don't know, I need the assists though. I need the assists of the hold the breath and the reticle comes out thing. I need that. I think the real thing about the Navy that I would not super vibe with, for obvious reasons, is just the whole drowning thing. Like that's the kind of ultimate way that you're gonna get killed probably in the Navy. Drowning after your vessel gets hit by something. Probably one of the top 5 worst ways to go. Yeah, I think it definitely takes a special person to be a submariner. They're definitely roomier than they were back in like the 40s in the Second World War, but they're still not exactly spacious. I mean, submarines are kind of where I go to for design ideas for like the spaceships and the Jowverse and stuff. Not because I think that like a cylindrical tube is peak spaceship design, but because I think a spaceship will share a lot with a submarine in terms of like, in a submarine, you know, every cubic meter of pressurized air is like vitally important and not wasted. And I think that would be very similar to a spaceship. So I'm not necessarily advocating for like hammocks in like the torpedo room, but you know, not exactly overt luxury like the Starship Enterprise or something. In terms of like wide corridors and plush carpet on the ground. I mean, the thing in the Starship Enterprise is a bit of a special case. The post-scarcity future. There's a submarine. What is? It's not the HMAS Vampire. That's the. I don't think it is, at least. There's a submarine at the Maritime Museum in Sydney. I should go have a look at it again. I doubt I'll be able to stand up straight in it. That much is certain. Ah, finally. Now look, we're halfway through. Might as well continue racing. Even though we got what we needed. Maybe not quite. Maybe just like crook neck the entire time. I actually don't know how tall the headroom is or whatever. But it might be not necessarily the hunchback, but like kind of a half squat the entire time. The kind of position that will just have your thighs on fire the day after. How fast is this car? Oh, they gave up really quickly, actually. That's a wall. It's fine. Yeah, I've seen in like some, you know, Escape to the Country or whatever, Yeah, they get pretty low. It's kind of crazy just how short our ancestors were. Like, despite Wolf's assertions, I do not believe that 6'4" is necessarily an abnormally giant height. But if I was, you know, 600 years ago, it would have been. I mean, some of those old castles are pretty cheap. Like, I know that maybe not now, but, you know, in the post-GFC world, there were, like, French chateaus going for, like, a relative pittance. I mean, primarily because it needed a lot of work. Looking at the minimap. Oh, only 22 million. I mean, that's not a huge amount of money. But the real problem is, like, what's the heritage rating, right? Because then things can get really expensive. Thanks for the boost, Copper. I mean, an underground bunker. Or an like an old RAF airfield or something. Be another good shout. Class A vehicles have been shipped to the garage. Level 3 performance tires. Excellent. That's what we wanted. Let's see what Class A cars are. Because I think we'll get a slideshow momentarily. The S7. The 99R. Gallardo. Nice. CLK GTR. The F1 SLR McLaren Turbo Coupe, Diablo. I feel like the CLK GTR and the F1 are maybe slightly higher ranked than the, say, Lamborghini Gallardo. Just putting it out there.
Grown-ups, in between, Jordan and Vegas. Right about now, it's your boy, Bird, back again.
You've taken this joker out before. Let's see you do it again.
Actually, you did your ADR test. Does that mean that you're looking to, well, not you looking, but Work's looking for you to, like, move ADR stuff? I mean, an airfield is just the most likely place to have a bunker, right? That would also be disused now. But it's not like they're desperate for you to do it. Like, we need you to... Shadow, we need you to move these things. There's some topless babes behind the... in, like, center screen, which is weird. Did not expect that. I think this car's going to be an absolute weapon. Strange you can't supercharge it though. You'd figure you'd be able to. This feels like the kind of car that you would supercharge. Like it's an LS, like, come on. What else do you do with an LS but supercharge it? Maybe. I'll have to win the lottery first. Ugh.
That's a classic, pimp.
Now let's try this CN race again. I reckon we'll have a better chance of it now. Also, there were no transmission upgrades, weirdly.
Serious, and he's driving a serious fast car. Never mess with a dude in a Saleen.
I've messed with several dudes in Salines. Like in the last, I don't know, 10 races, there's always been a guy in a Saleen, I think. Oh, we didn't upgrade the brakes again. That might be an issue. That's not as much as I thought it could be. I mean, yeah, that's basically what I've been trained to do, right? Wow, exactly the same on 2 laps. That's crazy. Did not expect that. I don't care what that man was about to say. This one was slightly wider, wasn't it? This is hard. I mean, you can probably afford to look at like an SLR McLaren, but I don't think I can afford to actually buy one. I do enjoy like that kind of thing, but I think it's been kind of drained out of me a little bit by work. You know, because you have to do it for a job kind of thing. was a nice apex. Let's throw on that one. Oof, just. Ooh, a three-way tie for first.
Órale, sí.
It all comes down to this. I'd be happy to try and help out, but I can only do so much because I don't know, like, the English requirements. Also simple things like the sun is to the south of you guys, whereas it's to the north of us. Which is not nothing. Okay, well that's not great first lap. Yeah, that is an incredibly fair point. Just that ultimately you'd probably have to speak to a English draftsman at the very least. Because I think you'd need someone like accredited in the country to sign off on plans. Because even if I did design the whole thing, someone would have to, you'd have to build it obviously, and I'd be asleep during working hours. So if there was ever a problem, you'd not want someone who you could call. Yeah, council plan information and stuff like that. And also just like building standards and regulations. Like I barely know the Australian ones. I definitely don't know the English ones. But they might be free. The Australian ones for some reason are behind a paywall, which is like really smart.
Good driving, pal.
Give me the caddy! Hell yeah. Let's have a brief look at the caddy.
Oh yeah, a Cadillac CN. Now that's a car, Holmes.
Thank you, sir. And here's a bog standard Cadillac Escalade. Just like a palate cleanser. Get out of the way, Vince. A-class exotic. Of course, the performance shop is locked. Can't do much there. Can put some terrible rims on it. Where's Old Reliable? Those ones. .22-inch rims. The 355 tire width. We need advice on this. Now. A 2-inch drop. There's orange. Is that orange? Yeah, sure, that color will do. Oh, we can do underglow. I was worried we couldn't. Phew. Level 3. So it just flashes faster? Is that it? No, I don't want to give the audience more seizures than they already have. Alright, well, let's see what she's like. The first A-class car.
You think you deserve to try that thing?
I don't know, man. But I am, so... Oh, the spoiler actually works. That's impressive. I did not expect that to be the case. Yeah, this guy's such a jerk, huh? Annoyingly, it's only got 2 slots of turbo and you can't change that. It also got a lot of roll. Like, it's definitely not slow. I'm not going to make that accusation. It's also not too much faster than the Corvette we have. The only difference being that it is a lot cooler than the Corvette we have. But we still top out at about 225 miles an hour. Obviously nothing to sneeze at, but I don't know, I expected A-Class to be a little bit quicker. You can go 50 miles in reverse, that's kind of wild. On that crash, let's call it a day. Yeah, I did. She aged so much. Thank you very much for joining me, chat. It has been a pleasure having you tonight, as always. We are going to raid out to... somebody. But whomst? Wolf, of course. Playing Cluna 2. Luante's Vale. I've never heard of this game before. Let's rate them. Please stick around for the raid if you can. If not, I understand. I will see you in hopefully 20 hours. I do have a beach outing with the Bible study during the day, but I am intending to be back for the stream, which will be the last stream of Daylight Savings Time. For real this time. After that, we're back on Daylight Spending Time, I guess. In any event, if you like what you saw, please drop a follow and check out the following links. The Blue Sky, the Clip Manager YouTube channel, and the TikTok, as well as the card, which has all of those again. I have updated the card since Shadow pointed it out, so now it has the correct links, and none of the old links are on there anymore. And also come over and say howdy in the old Discord. Until then, I hope you have a good end to your week and a good start to your weekend. Let's go say hi to Wolf. Good night, but most importantly, God bless.